Alright, so today we're going to be watching White Men Who Love Black Women. This is by City Dream. The original video will be in the description box below. Please comment what you want me to react to next. If you really think about it, everyone is really dating a black woman anyway because everyone steals from black women. So, yeah. So let's see this video. Y'all, I'll be playing all the time. Please don't take anything I say seriously.
For a certain group of famous white men, there's nothing that matches the grace and beauty of a beautiful black woman. For some, it's become a pattern, while others have just had a couple of high-profile black women at their side on occasion. But, either way, it's safe to say they don't discriminate when it comes to love. Here's a list of some of them, and yes, it includes some of the hottest couples in Hollywood. Michael Fassbender. Magneto has multiple black women in his dating history, including Zoe Kravitz, with whom he starred in X-Men, The First Class, and Nicole Beharie, with whom he appeared in Shame. Bradley Cooper. Bradley Cooper and Zoe Saldana had an on-again, off-again relationship that ended in early 2012. They went on to co-star in the massive hit that was Guardians of the Galaxy. George Clooney. When you go down the list of women, George Clooney, one of the most distinguished gentlemen of Hollywood, has dated. You'll come across his relationship with Kimberly Russell, that lasted 3 years. Robin Thicke. Robin Thicke's relationship with Paula Patton was as public as they come. All the publicity may have contributed to their divorce after a decade of marriage, which resulted in Robin devoting an entire album entitled Paula to trying to win her back. Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro's been married to Grace Hightower since 1997, resulting in 2 children. Before Grace, he was in a long-term relationship with African-American model Tki Smith, with whom he had twins. Brad Pitt. Oh, did you not know that Brad Pitt and Robin Givens had a thing? That's at least how Mike Tyson tells it, who claims he walked in on Pitt in bed with his wife. Anywhere. Leonardo DiCaprio. There was once a rumor that Leonardo DiCaprio only dated blondes. Sure, he dates a lot of them, but Rihanna's not a blonde, and he definitely dated her, and neither is Naomi Campbell.
Yeah.
Shia LaBeouf.
I did not know he dated Rihanna, but I knew he dated Normani.
Shia LaBeouf had a date with Rihanna too, but that was it because it didn't go anywhere. And, while you may think that's not a big deal, have you had a date? Matthew McConaughey. In 2009, Matthew McConaughey gave an interview to Elle magazine, where he drooled over black women, their curves, and what they wear to accentuate them. He also briefly dated Janet Jackson in 2002. George Lucas. The man behind the Star Wars franchise began dating Melody Hobson, a chair for DreamWorks, in 2006. The pair got married in 2013, and have a daughter together. David Bowie. David Bowie's relationship with Somali-born supermodel Iman was apparently love at first sight, when the two met in 1990. 2 years later they were married, and remained so until Bowie passed away in 2016. Paul Wall. Paul Wall and his wife, Crystal, met when they were in college together, and only 21 years old. They went through their ups and downs together, though, including losing a total of 200 pounds as a couple. Ashton Kutcher. We promise this entire list won't be made up of guys dating Rihanna. But Ashton Kutcher falls into that category too after the two had a fling for a couple months. Orlando Bloom. Orlando Bloom and Naomi Harris both played important roles in the Pirates of the Caribbean movie series. But did you know they played important roles in each other's lives when they dated back in 2007? Justin Timberlake. Justin Timberlake was reportedly seen around Hollywood getting close and personal with Tatiana Emali back in 2003. So, after Britney, but before Jessica, there were also rumors he had a real thing going on with Janet Jackson. you know, outside of that unforgettable Super Bowl performance. Marlon Brando. Marlon Brando was known for his highly publicized and fast-paced love life. He also earned a reputation for almost exclusively sleeping with women of color for most of his adult life. Josh Hartnett. Last one. We promise. Josh Hartnett got caught kissing Riri at an event back in 2007. Rumors circulated saying they dated for a couple months, but whatever their thing was, it didn't last long.
Dirk now old or something. You probably are.
Dirk now he's been married to Jessica Olsen since 2012, and the couple has 2 children together. Chris Noth. Chris Noth met his future wife Tara in 2002, when she was working at a bar he owned in New York City. They'd go on to date for years, and even have a son before walking down the aisle in 2012. David Moscow. David Moscow, mostly known for co-starring in Big, was in a long-term relationship with Kerry Washington from 2004 to 2007. Colin Farrell. If you Google search Colin Farrell and Nicole Naring, just know that you'll need to clear your browser history right after. And make sure you're not at work. That's all that needs to be said about that. Roger Ebert. The pinnacle of film critics, was married to his wife, Chaz, from 1992 until his death in 2013. She's still the CEO of all of his companies and websites. Matt Stone. Matt Stone is one of the 2 minds that have collaborated to bring us South Park and basketball. Apparently the person he found to love him and his sense of humor was then Comedy Central exec Angela Howard. Wolfgang Puck. Wolfgang Puck, the famous chef and restaurateur, married Jalila Sfuck. The couple decided to make it official after saying that they already acted like they were married. Simon Cowell. Simon Cowell once dated the famous singer Sinita. Brad Pitt also dated Sinita.
I don't understand. You know what?
Briefly in the late 1980s.
Okay, girl.
Phil
She
Collin.
is cute.
Phil Collin, the lead guitarist of Def Leppard, had been married 3 times now. But if you think the 3rd time's the charm, then his marriage to African-American fashion designer Helen L. Simmons is going to be the one that really works. Adam Housley. As far as journalism and awards go, Adam Housley's won some of the biggest, but proudest achievement may be the family he started with Tamra Mowry, who he married in 2011. Gabriel Labrie. Gabriel Labrie continues to win at life. For one, his jawline looks like it was chiseled by Greek gods from the finest marble known to man. But on top of that, he's part of a very elite group of men that can say they had a relationship with Halle Berry. Penn Badgley. Penn Badgley dated Zoe Kravitz for 2 years, ending in 2013. The 2 young actors just couldn't manage to support a relationship and their careers. Justin Chambers. If you're a fan of Grey's Anatomy, you know exactly who Justin Chambers is. He's not Dr. McDreamy or Dr. McSteamy, but he's still one of the handsome doctors the show's filled with. He's been off the market since 1993 after saying I do with his wife Keisha.
Okay, to be continued. I saw part 2. I will do this if y'all really like the first one, and I'll do the part 2. And this is why. This is White Men Who Love Black Women. This is City Dream. Rihanna was heavily in here. Rihanna, what was going on? And it's like old pictures. Okay, Rihanna, do you? The original video will be in Streets About to Love. Please comment what you will be here. See you next. And goodbye.